Hello guys, welcome back to yet another lesson, and in today's video I want us to get to share with you an analysis of a trade I got to take today, and unfortunately I got to take a loss, and I'll be showing you some of the things that I realized I didn't see them when I was about to take this trade, but all in all it doesn't mean that I was wrong in the analysis. The only thing I did, the mistake, was the fact that I got into this trade while there was news that were yet to be released, and I want to show you how you can get to do this over and over. You get to trade consistently, and once I got to take that loss today, I'm not trading, I'm not taking any trade today until tomorrow, to make sure my psychology is in order, and of course to make sure I get to see the market clearly. So allow me to just take you through the entire analysis and what I got to ignore, or basically I didn't see it coming. So for that, just go ahead. First of all, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and then from there let's just head into our charts so that we get to look into these together. Well, as I'm recording this video today, it is on Wednesday, and as if you have been following what I've been sharing with you, you do understand I normally trade just one currency pair, which is GBP JPY, and from here you can see GBP JPY has been on an uptrend for quite some time. So I normally start my analysis starting from 4 hours, and to do that I'll just come here. What I did, I drew these trend lines. So I'm a guy who normally trades mostly trend lines, so hopefully that's something you have noted by now. So you can see I drew this trend line from last week, and you can see the market has touched how many times on the 4 hours time frame. The market has touched 1, 2, and now it has touched the third time here. So if you have been making follow-up on how I get to explain with trend lines, the market normally touches the trend line 3 times before it can get to break and get to change the direction. For that case, you can see, for this case, you can see the market on 4 hours time frame, it has touched 1, 2, and now it has touched the third time. So we are anticipating the fourth time, or most likely tomorrow, or by the time the week gets to end, we are anticipating that the market is going to change the direction from the uptrend, and it's going to unfold downwards. It's going to keep unfolding downwards. So most likely from tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, depending on how the market is going to play out today, we'll be looking forward to mostly selling opportunities, but all that depends on how today the market is going to play out. So you can see the 4 hours. So what another thing that I got to do, I got to draw this zone. I was anticipating this one was supposed to be a breakout and retest, and for that case, you can see that's what the market has been doing over and over. You can see there's a zone here for the 4 hours, but unfortunately there were news which were released, and unfortunately they got to create these very long wick on the downside. But I'm also anticipating the market is going to continue heading upward until it gets to make something like a double top around here before it can get to unfold downward. So for that case, you can see where I got to place my stop loss. Also, another important thing you also need to know, on the 4 hours I got to pull my Fibonacci, and you can see I got to pull my Fibonacci, and I was anticipating around this area, that is from 0.5 to 0.618. I was anticipating the market, that's the strong zone, so I was anticipating the market was going to respect that area, and you can see the market got to pull that long wick on the downside, but unfortunately it got to hit my stop loss, and I was taken out. But that doesn't mean that my analysis was wrong, since right now you can see the market is still trying to make some move on the upper side, but we are yet to see how it's going to play out. And since I normally trade my London session, and by now the London session is over, so I won't be forcing any issue in the market. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to wait and get to see how things they are going to play out. So if you get to narrow down to 1 hour, you can see right here the market, this way I got to, unfortunately I would say I overlooked this one. You can see the market here has been making some high highs, and already the market has touched this area for more than 3 times. And what the market was doing here, it was just broke on the upper, just broke this trend line, and I retested, and then it got to unfold downwards. But unfortunately I didn't see that, since I believe the market was to come to around that is 0.618, and that's why you can see my stop loss I just placed just below that zone right there. But unfortunately, because of the impact of the news, you can see it developed a very long week on the downside. So that's something that really took me out. But that's something that happens every times or once in a while with the market. So you don't beat yourself so hard about it. You just let it go. You reanalyze the market tomorrow, and you get to execute like nothing happened the previous day. So for today, I took a loss, but I'll be looking forward also to recover that in the future. That is from tomorrow going forward, depending on what the market is going to offer me, or what kind of opportunity that they're going to present themselves. So after the 1 hour, I got to you can see I had drawn this box right here to show that the market, I was anticipating the market was going to find some hardship to break this area. So but that doesn't mean that I was wrong. Basically or technically, you can see my analysis was solid. The only thing I got to do is that this long week on the downside, because of the impact of the news, got to take me out. But those are things that they normally happen with the market, but you don't beat yourself so much for that. So right now you can see, if you get to move to 15 minutes, let's just narrow down to 15 minutes. So you can see I was anticipating my stop loss just below the psychological level of 200.500. I was anticipating the market to find some hardship to break on that region. But you can see the market also, the 4 hour time zone is really holding, and like it's really holding. You can see the long wicks that are being formed on the downside. But what we're going to do is that we are going to just allow the market to just play out, and tomorrow, God willing, at the same time, that is the London session, we'll do our analysis and of course get to execute our trades. So basically that's how I normally do my analysis. I get to check out of the 4 hours how the 4 hours closed. I also get to check out the overall trend. Also psychological levels is also a factor that I don't normally look into mostly, and of course there's also the moving average, but nowadays I'm realizing the RSI is somehow misleading, so I don't focus on that so much. So that's it. That's how I normally do my analysis, and that's how I got to take a loss today. But you keep doing this, or you get to keep trading consistently, it's going to work out in the long run. That's it for today, guys. Of course, I'll be looking forward to seeing you in our next lesson, and of course just keep learning this concept over and over to make sure you perfect your skill, and that way you'll find yourself becoming a profitable trader. That's it for today, and peace. Take care, and I'll be looking forward to seeing you in our next one.